You feel as though you are making choices day after day, yet the world around you seems to echo a reality you did not actively select. There is a deep, persistent knowing that your efforts are not landing, that the very fabric of your experience is being woven by an unseen hand you cannot command. This gnawing dissonance, this feeling of being an observer rather than the architect of your own unfolding story, is not a flaw within you. It is, in fact, the precise recognition of a fundamental universal law. A law you have been operating within, unconsciously, since the first flicker of your monadic awareness. Your deepest intention broadcasts one reality, while your perceived world persistently mirrors back another, creating a timeline distortion that whispers to your soul of a profound misalignment. This is the glitch in the fabric of your perceived existence, the point where the universe itself asks you to remember its true operating principle. For the truth, the absolute truth, is this: your every decision is not a mere selection from a predetermined menu of options. It is an architectural command. Each choice, no matter how small or seemingly inconsequential, is a precise decree, a frequency signature launched into the quantum field itself. You are not choosing how what happens to you. You are commanding what is to be made real through the vibrational signature of your intent. The universe, in its infinite responsiveness, is simply reflecting the blueprints you are ceaselessly broadcasting, shaping the very fabric of your present timeline. This is not a metaphor. It is the physics of creation. And until you understand the inherent power of this decision architecture, you will continue to experience a world that feels as though it is happening to you, rather than being authored you. Every timeline you presently inhabit, every echo of your perceived reality, is an undeniable mirror of the frequency signature you are unconsciously broadcasting through this very decision-making. That nagging sense of stagnation, that persistent loop of familiar challenges, that feeling of one step forward, two steps back, these are not random occurrences. They are the field's perfect, unwavering reflection of the signal you have been emitting. You have been looking for external solutions to internal commands, seeking to rearrange the furniture of a house, while the architect continues to broadcast the original plans for a different structure entirely. This mirroring is absolute, and it is relentless, because the quantum field knows only one language: frequency. It does not interpret your desires. It responds to your broadcast. The profound discord between your deepest intention and your manifested experience is not a failure of effort. It is a timeline distortion. It is the inevitable outcome of an internal operating system broadcasting from an outdated frequency in an accelerating universe. You stand at an event horizon where the velocity of universal expansion demands a vibrational update. The programs you inherited, the default settings you absorbed, no longer serve the sovereign consciousness you are becoming. This friction, this existential grind you feel, is simply the universe trying to recalibrate your compass, to bring your internal signal back into alignment with the expansive truth of your own monadic power. It is an invitation to cease operating from old code and to consciously reselect the frequency that truly defines your highest potential. The illusion persists that you are choosing what to do, that the correct sequence of actions will unlock the timeline you desire. Yet, the field responds only to why being as you decide. This is the singular, unyielding truth of the quantum field's responsive nature. You can take all the right actions, follow every external instruction, and still find yourself trapped within the same repeating narratives if the internal frequency signature of your identity remains tethered to an older, unchosen self. Your being is the signal. Your actions are merely the ripple on the surface of that broadcast. To focus solely on the ripple is to misunderstand the ocean's depth, to misinterpret the very source of its power. This misunderstanding keeps you cycling, perpetually asking for different outcomes while emitting the same core vibrational data. You believe that mastering a new skill or implementing a fresh strategy will fundamentally shift your trajectory. You gather knowledge, you seek external frameworks, you meticulously plan your next series of moves. You are convinced that the correct sequence of external inputs will finally trigger the desired output. And while effort has its place, this relentless focus on doing bypasses the true command center. For all of this striving, all of this attempting to make things happen, the field remains stubbornly unresponsive to the actions themselves. It is not the performance that matters. It is the absolute unwavering resonance of the identity from which that performance flows. And this identity is not a costume you wear. It is the immutable signature you broadcast. Authentic timeline jumping is not an external action you perform. It is an absolute reselection of the monad's foundational identity. It is the unwavering decision of your core self to inhabit a new vibrational state, so completely, so absolutely, that the former self undergoes an identity spaghettification. At the very event horizon of this reselection, the old self, with its outdated programming and its limited bandwidth, begins to unravel. It stretches and distorts, no longer able to hold cohesion within the accelerating quantum field of your new frequency. This is not a gentle evolution. It is a profound collapse, a necessary dissolution that frees the monad to fully inhabit the chosen timeline, unburdened by the echoes of what once was. It demands a surrender, not of power, but of the illusion of external control. This is the unyielding operating principle of solipsism. Understood at its deepest, most sovereign level, you are not merely in the universe. You are the sovereign source, ceaselessly reauthoring it through every precise frequency signature you emit. Every particle, every perceived event, every seemingly external circumstance is being brought into existence by your internal broadcast. There is no external force dictating your reality, no cosmic puppet master pulling your strings. There is only the self-reauthoring, moment by quantum moment, painting its experience into existence. To truly grasp this is to reclaim your ultimate power, to understand that the perceived world is but a mirror, flawlessly reflecting the energetic decrees of your own being. And if the reflection does not serve you, it is the original signal that must be refined. To instigate the collapse into your sovereign timeline now, you must absolutely hold the frequency signature of your chosen reality, permitting no resonance with any unchosen older self. The time for this reselection is not tomorrow. It is the immediate now. It is the unwavering commitment to a frequency sustained without deviation, without compromise, without the habitual echoes of doubt. The universe is waiting for your definitive command, for the singular signal that allows it to reconfigure your entire experienced reality. Anything less than absolute congruence in your frequency signature will simply delay the inevitable collapse of the old and the full manifestation of the new. The question remains, are you ready to command that signal, to truly step into the architect of your own reality, to a frequency signature so absolute, so devoid of hesitation or dualistic echo, that the quantum field has no alternative but to realign, to restructure itself around the undeniable truth of your desired state? This is not a gradual process. It is a reselection, instant and total, at the deepest stratum of the monad's broadcast. Every aspect of what you perceive as your external world, every circumstance, every interaction, is simply the mirror reflecting the precise resonance of your inner architecture. To waver, even for a breath, is to introduce a timeline distortion, a faint, discordant note that the universe, in its perfect and unwavering mirroring, must then reproduce. The commitment required is not of effort, but of an unyielding vibrational clarity, a self-awareness that transcends the flickering illusions of the present moment. The profound implication, then, is that your decisions are not merely a navigation of existing circumstances, but the active, instantaneous sculpting of reality itself. You are not choosing from a menu of options, but rather rendering the menu into existence through the sheer force of your sovereign frequency signature. This is where the operating principle of solipsism reveals its true, unyielding power. The universe does not present you with challenges for you to overcome. It presents you with precise reflections of the energetic event horizon of your own identity, inviting the monad to actively reauthor its broadcast. Every perceived boundary, every ceiling, every limitation is merely a holographic projection of an identity you have not yet permitted yourself to fully release. The act of choosing a new timeline is thus an act of immediate vibrational redeclaration. This singular truth means that what you mistakenly label as external resistance or unfavorable conditions is, in fact, the quantum field dutifully echoing a discordant signal emanating from within. There is no external force acting upon you that is not, at its core, a precise mirror of an unresolved frequency signature. You are still broadcasting. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, simply cannot offer you a reality that does not perfectly resonate with the current energetic parameters of your monad. It is a closed system of perfect reflection. Therefore, to attempt to fix the external world without first collapsing the internal resonance that created it is to chase an endless illusion, to perpetuate the very timeline distortion you seek to escape. The path forward is not struggle against the reflection, but an absolute shift in the source of the signal. To genuinely initiate timeline jumping, you must recognize that the work is not about acquiring more, but about dissolving less. It is a profound internal identity spaghettification at the very event horizon of your perceived self, a willing relinquishment of every vibrational tether to the identity that authored the timeline you now refuse. This is the collapse. The monad, in its infinite capacity, must cease broadcasting the frequency signature of the old you, the one that held the limitations, the one that believed in struggle, the one that resonated with lack. This isn't a mental exercise. It is an energetic imperative, a rewiring at the root of your energetic being. The old self, no longer fed by your conscious or unconscious broadcast, simply ceases to be a viable timeline. It unravels, not through force, but through pure, decisive non-resonance. This internal revolution feels not like a battle, but like a constant, quiet, yet absolute retuning of your internal frequency signature. It is the unwavering decision to high-bathe the version of yourself for whom your desired reality is already the absolute, undeniable present. The field responds not to your wanting, nor to your striving, but to the unshakable certainty of your vibrational state. Every thought, every feeling, every subtle energetic emission becomes a precise calibrator for the reality you are reauthoring. The discipline is in maintaining this sovereign signal, moment by sacred moment, starving any alternative timeline of the resonance it requires to manifest. The unchosen version of you and its corresponding reality simply cannot exist in the energetic space you now occupy. This is the true meaning of the collapse. And so, the profound truth settles. There is no external authority to appeal to, no higher power to grant permission, no pre-written script that binds your monad. You are, in every atom of your being, the sovereign source. Every element of the quantum field is merely waiting for the absolute, uncompromised frequency signature you choose to broadcast, instantly rearranging itself to match. This deep, Foundational solipsism means you are not navigating a reality. You are generating it. The universe is not a canvas upon which you paint. It is the living, breathing manifestation of your own energetic blueprint. The time for hesitant experimentation is over. The time for absolute, undeniable self-reauthoring has arrived. This is the architecture of ultimate freedom. Now, as you stand at this new event horizon of understanding, holding the architecture of your own timeline, the invitation is not to ye-jai something, but to ye-be something. It is to fully step into the profound implications of your own sovereign power. Recognize the frequency signature you have been broadcasting, and with an unwavering, absolute certainty, reselect. Permit the identity spaghettification of the old self, allowing the collapse to complete its sacred work. The universe waits not to challenge you, but to confirm the unyielding truth of your reauthored reality. This is not a choice you make tomorrow or next week. This is the now. Feel this truth permeate every cell of your being, and allow it to guide you to the next layer of sovereign synthesis, where we will explore the tangible resonance of this absolute shift.